Hello YouTubers, making another video, me and Echo, to, as always, sharing information, learn from other people on YouTube. So whenever I feel like to inform you guys and girls, I thought I'll do, what's going on, Echo? I'll do another video. So yeah, just I'm replacing the pipes, the brake lines on the Triton. The reason I was gonna replace is as you can see, there's a bit of a ding there, and also I found one of these corners has been rubbing against the chassis or somewhere, and it created a little bit of a weak spot. Yeah, right there. I mean, it's only gone through the plastic, so these original brake lines, they're made from steel or stainless steel. I think it's steel. They got this plastic coating. So in order to replace these lines, you can get them done through a brake shop. I got quoted about $80 to do that and $120 to do that one, and it took me probably about half an hour to get this bend. I'll go through all the tools. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. It's as long as you can get the main frame done, you can play around the car and get it to work. So there are the brake lines. I use the steel ones. You can also use the copper ones. I think they can hold about 3000 psi. I think that's how much the brake pressures are. So you need, initially I bought this SAE. So in order to do that, you need to flare the pipe at the end, put these fittings to go into the piston and the other end of the hose, which goes to your brake booster or brake master cylinder or the ABS. So to get that flare, you need a flaring tool. The old-fashioned one is not acceptable, so the new ones are called these double flares. So they're the old ones, single flare, which are done by the water pipe or the gas pipe thing, so you can't use them anymore. So that's been deleted from the car manufacturing stuff. So initially I bought this. So there's two different styles. You got the SAE system and the imperial system, or DIN ISO it's called. All the pipes are 316 mil. I think they're 4.75 millimeters. So you got the metric system SAE, which can do this. So the single flare, which comes like that, which is close to the flare on the imperial, and you got the double flare, which goes in. So I've done a sample with that. So this is that one there, and that is, as you can see, it goes inside. So that's that one. So you can do with these ones. But when I took the brake hose off on this one, it's actually, they're using the imperial system. So you need to have a different tool to do that. So that's a tool to do that. There's heaps of videos on YouTube showing how to do these flares. So literally what you do is you put the pipe in there on one end. I'll put this, I wouldn't do it, but if there's like a million videos. So you literally put that one there. Then you get this depth stopped. Put that one there. There's a little hole there, which is kind of handy, which is not in that tool, but the Imperial DIM one got that thing. Then you tighten these ones. Then once you get it tightened, you take that depth stop off. Get your flaring, put a bit of grease onto that end, and then put that in there. sorry, tighten these ones. I got the Allen key, I put a few Allen key ones. Tighten those ones with the Allen key, and then tighten that one using a 17 mil spanner. So that's how you get this flare to work like that. So there are your main flares, and then the other complex thing is, so then with the ISO system, the fittings are different. So the ISO system fitting has a little space like that on the top. Whereas the, the DI and ISO, the SAE ones go straight all the way thread to the top, as you can see. And these ones are not interchangeable. So when you put these ones, let's get the longish one. Put this one in there. See, it's got a fair bit of play. So a lot of the trailers use these systems still. I think the cars, these are Mitsubishi. See, have a look. And no play. So make sure you know what type of fittings to use. So I think you can probably use that with a DIN system as long as the threads correct. And also the DIN system, see if you look inside, it's different. It's got a really cone. So inside it's got like a cone like that. Yeah, so you got a cone like that. Whereas that one, I haven't seen. I mean, this is the first time I'm doing it. So there your main stuff. That's your, yeah. And then what I got to do is, then you make sure you get your fittings, your pistons for your drum, or this mainly happens with drum brakes. With the front brakes, it got the cable which goes like that, which connects. None of those things had any damage. I think it's the back because it hits a lot of ground, rocks and stuff. So make sure you got 3 different types of cables you can get, pipes as well. Oh, that's the other thing. So these fittings are the same for these ones too. See, goes in quite well with the SAE one. To put in, you can't even push. Oh, you can put it, but look at that. You probably can get a tighten, but I don't think it's legal. It might leak. So that's quite critical, getting these connectors right. With the pipes, so you got 3 different pipes. You got the copper one, and you got your steel, and then you got your stainless steel one with the plastic housing. I actually bought one of these ones, so I'll put this in for now. Maybe next time I do the drums, I'll replace that with the stainless with the plastic coating. It's good when you go beach riding and stuff, it won't rust. Yeah, in terms of tools, you need to get a cutting tool like that. You'll do a flare at the end. Make sure, because my one had plastic coating, I had to replace all these ones to 316 rubber thing. Only thing is I need to go back in the drill press and make those holes a little bit bigger to take the 12 mil bolt. You got your 16 and the 10 mil. I've done some numbers here too if you guys want to have a look around. So I used the vernier caliper. That's been quite handy to hold the pipe while I was bending. Yeah, just a couple of, and then I bought this bending tool. It also came with another adapter. I haven't even looked at it, but this one is 316, so I use a 316 one on top there. I also bought this one. This one was on special, not special, like a when I went to Aldi, I saw that one, and it can do 3/16 as well. I haven't tried it. That worked quite well. And where's my Allen key? I think it fell down. Hold on a minute. Don't drop it at all. Yeah, make sure you get I think it's five, number 5 Allen key to tighten those bolts in the tool. Also, I was actually initially going to reuse one of these pipes, and I was going to cut it just on that end and put the flare and put a new nut. And I thought, stuff it, I'll get the other sides already new, so I might as well do this one new as well. So you can cut it with a grinder like that, and then give it a bit of a clean. All right, let's put a flare on this end. So make sure it's all fully clean. I did use that one there just to give it a bit of a clean like that. Alright, let's put that in there. Have your depth gauge first. Make sure it's right there. Just hand tight it first. To number 5 Allen key. Just hand tight it. Make sure it's touching the depth gauge. And you get your ratchet. Tighten those nuts little by little, both sides. Just a half a turn, quarter turn each. Once you do that, take your depth gauge off, open your grease, put a bit of grease on there. I put a bit of grease on the threads as well. And then get your 17. Oh shit, lucky you forgot to put the that one there, the fitting. Would have been a disaster. So I didn't have any play on this end. Oh shit, we are in trouble, Houston. We are in trouble. Where the fuck am I gonna put that one now? Should I put the flare, then bended it? Anyway, you learn from. That's better. Put the wrong one. Get the depth gauge. Yeah, make sure you get your fitting, otherwise it will be a disaster. Just hand tight it first, and this quarter turn each. Get it nicely tucked. when I was doing the that one there with the steel pipe, it actually created a line on the side, so that must be really grabbing onto the pipe quite well. I would think that would be the one which needs more force anyway. And here, get your 17 mil and just do it slowly. You probably can do it fast. I've done it slow and it works, so just keep recording here. Yep, and then get it as much as you possible, and then undo it. Good job. And then take that part off that's in your, and just take these bolts off. Some say you need to take it completely, but I found out you can take it off once you're done. There you go. So that's how it looks like. Yeah. So that'll go, yeah, that goes into this side here. Look at that, perfect. So that's my first brake line project I done, and I think it's a success. But let's do the stainless steel ones down the track here. What I also wanted to show you guys and girls is on the bench wise, I made a bit of a mess with that. The dog actually, it fell down on the ground and he started licking that thing. You little crazy doggy. What do you do there? You going for a run? My legs been awesome. I've been using these shoes for running. I took the hockers off the trail runners and I've been running with these ones, and seems to be pretty good with the knee. We did a 5-6K run yesterday. So what I also did with the bench wise to bend those pipes, I also use 2 of these wheel nuts. They're pretty ratchet, and I kept it like that. Oh shit! Fell down. And then I got the pipe. Let's get one of the and I used that to actually bend it. It bent really nicely with this method too. I'll show people like, oh, made a really beautiful curve. As you can see, look at that. So you can even put 2 smaller sockets like something like that, and then do even a tighter radius. But that's probably about 25 mil radius on that, diameter on that, probably 12 mil radius, and seems to work quite well. Yeah, so I just thought I'll show you that little trick I did as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching, girls. Hopefully you guys can if something happens with your brake lines. Yeah, I was gonna get it done from a brake shop, but they were so busy. I mean, $80 seems to be all right to do that. He said it will take about good half an hour, 1 hour to do it. So just send the copper pipes, I mean the steel pipes, probably I paid like $30 for a 5 meter roll from eBay. It's fairly reasonable, but the wait time was like 2 weeks to get this done because they're so busy. And only there was only one person in this part of world. All right, guys. See you next time.